So guys, I said I'm going to make this video to explain to us the needed document, the document that we needed for us to be able to set up our monetization. I said because right now monetization is now by invitation, unlike those days whereby you need to have some amount of followers for you to be invited. But this time around, people with 5,000 followers now, they can be lucky to be invited, whereby some people who have even 30,000 are still waiting for their own invitation. Of course, when I posted that update, somebody even said even those with 100,000, 200,000 followers have not yet been invited. And you will see somebody with just 10,000 or 5,000 followers, Facebook will invite them for monetization. So it's luck and it's by invitation now, as long as you are following the community guidelines. So the community guidelines rather. So the documents you need to get ready are 4 documents. Number 1, a dollar account, preferably. I make this video because I have a lot of questions on this on my WhatsApp, and I have done something like this in Yoruba before, but it was not that detailed. And you know that there is a limit to where a Yoruba content can get to, all because my page is a dialect page. So I decided to do this in English so that a whole lot of people will understand it. It is better to go for a dollar account, of which I'm going to tell you the reason. It's not as if you cannot withdraw your money in Naira, because a lot of people will say that, can't I get my money? Now, of course, you can be paid in Naira. But when you fill up a Naira account for that setup, it is as good as you're cheating yourself. Because by the time Facebook sent your pay, the money is going to leave that page in dollars. By the time it landed in your bank, the bank is going to use their own exchange rates to change that money for you. For example, let's assume that dollar is 1,540. Bank rate might be 1,002 or 1,003. So bank rate is not that good compared to black market rates. So it's better when you have opportunity to get your money in dollar. It's better you use a dollar account, preferably. Then you need the SWIFT code of that bank. That's your bank. You get the bank SWIFT code. Then you need the postal code. You can Google that, your local government or zip code. Then you need tax identification number, which is TIN. Meanwhile, that tax identification number, I've seen a whole lot of content creators educating their followers that the name on that TIN must correspond with the name on your bank account. Of course, if you can do it and make it correspond, of course you can go ahead. But my own does not. The name is different because I have a registered business and I use my business certificate to make my tax identification number. That was what I took to the Internal Revenue Office for me to get my TIN. So my business name is different from the name on my dollar account, and I get paid through it. But in a situation where you can have opportunity to make sure that the name aligns, you can do it, but mine is not identical. Those are the 4 vital documents that you need. All other information about data that you can fill. You need your dollar account, the SWIFT code of your bank, your postal code, your TIN. Because we are saying all of this so that you can get it ready before you don't know when they will invite you for that monetization. And once you didn't set it up, if it vanishes, you might need to wait for months again to have that opportunity to be invited. And I've also explained the process involved in opening your dollar account. For example, now I use GT Bank. When you go there, if you have a Naira account with that bank before, it can be easy. But if not, I wouldn't know, because when I opened my own, that was about 2 years ago or 3 years ago, around 2022. They just gave me the form and I filled it. A whole lot of people are saying that you can open it online, you can use a app. Anyway, I don't believe in that, because you can actually walk up to your bank and tell them you want to open a domiciliary account. And of course, on that form, you will see dollar, pounds, euro. You can tick the 3 depending on your intention. So when you fill that form, they are going to give you a referral form. 2 people must reference you. The 2 people must have current account, either dollar account that is functioning for like 6 months ago or current account. They will fill that form for you. They will take that form to your referees. They will fill it with their information. Then bank will send them mail. They can either send them mail or call them to confirm that they actually reference you. Once that is settled, then your account will be opened. Of course, even before your referees will confirm, the bank will continue to work on it. They can open the account for you, send you the account number, but when it is time for you to withdraw, of course, by that time, your referees must have confirmed that they know you. That is when you'll be able to withdraw. But if your referees have not confirmed, if they have not gotten confirmation from the 2 referees they give to you, you won't be able to withdraw, but you can deposit. This one is an example of a reference form that will be given to you. This is not an advertisement for GT Bank, but I'm explaining it because that is the bank I use. So the referee, this form will be 2. It will have 2 spaces where I reference somebody and I have to print this out with my printer. You understand, with my mobile printer. So that's why this one is on a page. But the referee form they will give to you, we have 2 people on one singular page like this, whereby one will fill up the first, the other will fill up the second. Then you will take it there. But they don't have to wait for this reference form before they open your dollar account for you. They can open that dollar account, send you your account number, money can enter it. But as long as your referees have not confirmed this, they have not, confirmed that they know you, you won't be able to withdraw. But of course, people who are referencing you, they will definitely confirm when the bank contacts them. And once the 2 referees have confirmed that they know you, you can withdraw. So instead of you getting your money in naira, whereby they will use bank rate to convert your money for you, Kukuma open a dollar account, withdraw your money, go to a mala or black market, go and change it there. You can change it at a very good rate in black market. And another advantage of getting your money in dollar is that you can decide not to touch your dollar in the next 6 months, except probably maybe your naira account, you've exhausted it and you need some amount, you can go withdraw. And the thought on this and the stress of before I take this withdrawal, I will still be looking for Hausa or Mala to change it for me. That stress alone might keep you, and you won't be able to be withdrawing anytime. You understand? So you can actually do it that way. And when you are when you are setting up your monetization, when it is time for you to select the payout format, you pick a wireless pay. I think there is a wired transfer. You will see it there. Choose that option. I think that is the only option that is available for Nigerians. Then after this video, I'm going to attach some information on it so that you will see it. After this my video, you will see the information that if you didn't set up your monetization and you have made up to so and so, I think a $500 on a particular monetization tool, or $1,500, you might forfeit that amount if you didn't set up your monetization between that frame time. So the information will be at the end of this video. So those are the 4 documents that you will need to get. But all other ones, your bio data, your name, your everything, everyone can know that. But when it comes to dollar account, you have to open it. Your bank Swift code, you need it in the bank, from the bank. Your zip code or your postal code with TIN, very important. And I've said that people who are civil servants, they can use their tax clearance they used to have, because they pay tax through payee. Of course, they will have that. But if you don't want to use your tax identification number from your office, if you have a registered business, you can use it. But other people that educate their fans says that your name on the tin must tally with the name on the bank, of which my own does not tally. No, I'm the owner of the business account and I'm also the owner of the account, but the name does not correspond, and I use it and it works for me, probably because I'm the signatory to that account, the business account that I use for tin. Maybe that's why, or maybe I just got a favor. It could be a favor because my own does not tally. And I've seen people saying it must tally, it must correspond. My own does not correspond. But if there is a way you can do it so that the name on your dollar account will be identical with the name on your tin, please let it be identical. So those are the documents required. And please don't give your page to anybody to set up any monetization for you. You don't need anybody. You see, this thing is straightforward. And Facebook is a kind, you know, Oyibo people, they make things easy and convenient. You don't need any third party. Gone are those days when there is no monetization in Nigeria, whereby we used to look for admin abroad. Some will even carry the page and you won't see anything. But now that Nigeria is eligible, you don't need anybody to do all of this thing for you. The only thing you need to do is to go to your bank. Of course, there are some banks that will tell you that you needed some dollars to activate the account. But as for GT, it is $0. When I opened my own, it was zero. I didn't put any money there. They just opened the account for me. They sent me the account number and I used it to fill my monetization, and my referees confirmed. And of course, when it was, no, I'm not going out. Glory to God. Sir. So, and my referees confirmed me, and what I should confirm here, I think the first pay that dropped then was from YouTube. That was maybe few months or few weeks after I opened it. So it was there $0. But there are some banks that will tell you that you must start with some dollars. If you don't have, you can go and buy. You know, all those mala that we used to sell our dollar to, you can buy dollar from them as well. There are some banks that they will tell you that you must activate it with $100, with $50. You need to take naira equivalent of that amount to mala to go and buy it. Or if you have a dollar note, you can use it to deposit. For bank that requires that you must at least pay some dollars to activate. But for GT Bank, I opened mine with $0 more than 2 years ago. I don't know if their policy is still the same thing, so that you will not go there and be saying it is one sister boss that said it is $0, so you must open it for me $0. No, it was 2022 that I opened my own with $0. Maybe their policy have changed now, I don't know, but I don't think they can change their policy. $0, that was what I used to open my, and the first dollar that dropped was from YouTube there. Because, you know, if they say that you must activate with some dollars, you need to go and buy it, because we don't spend dollar in Nigeria. Or maybe somebody paid you in dollar, or somebody just dash you dollar notes. But if you need dollar notes to activate, you go and buy it from Mala and come and do cash deposit for it. But in a situation where you open with $0, in fact, it is as simple as that. So I can recommend GT for you to go there, open, and you set it up. And even if you have not been invited for monetization, of course you can have it. It's good to have dollar account. At times you can buy dollar, keep in your dollar account, and it is well with us. So I'm going to attach some instructions from Facebook at the back of this video, so that when you watch this video, you will read those instructions, so that you will not have any problem. In fact, you can set up your monetization without even telling your neighbor. You don't need to ask any question from anybody. You don't need any question. All you need to do, once you see that setup, just click it, set it up. Once your document is ready, and you're good to go. God bless you. Because I have to do this in my car, so that I'm able to use my car charger. But now that they have told me that they have Monade now, so it is well with us. So thank you guys. If you have any question, you can put it at the comment section. God bless you all. Thank you.